Hey everyone, it's George, and welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. Last time we managed to break Jowd out of prison in the darkness, and of course then we went on a rampage around our phone lines to see any extra bits and pieces. This time we're going to go to this little payphone here that Jowd called us from, and see how we can help him. Hopefully we're still in time after our tour around the city. I somehow don't think that actually mattered. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. That there's awesome music going on here. Or that our greatest hit plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanella. I believe that's my line, old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Because now that I found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right, your lost memory. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? In return for tonight's fun little game, is that it? Yeah, okay, it's moments before your old comrade shoots you, and we're going to question you about everything. About Sissel, here we go. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because it would be huge plot spoilers! Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. That's great, but we can't open it, so great. That man pointing the gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend. We were when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's head of the special investigation unit, at the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat? For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course, like a stain on a pure white coat. Or like letting somebody bodging someone's exam scores. This is what I was talking about much earlier, a few parts ago, when Lynn said that Cabanella botched her exam scores for her. If he's truly looking to have a completely spotless record, would he do that even for her? I don't think so. I think that was an unnecessary detail to put into the game, which is completely pointless. We could have just said Lynn scraped through the exam barely or something like that if we wanted to show that she's not the greatest detective in the world or something like that. Saying that he botched her scores and then saying that he wants a completely spotless record is just contradictory in my opinion. It's one of the only things wrong with this game, other than, you know, people talking to ghosts and no one really complaining about it. You know, this strange contradiction is a little weird. But anyway, carrying on. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. But everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanella has chosen the path of the white coat, and he'd do anything at all to hide his coat's shadows. Like send his good friend to the gallows, because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. And the last button, execution. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive, in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there? I was sentenced to death. I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean, that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little girl be Lynn? She told you about that? Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. "10 years ago in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And the man died. I took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Cecil, you've got your own path to follow. You better hurry. Again, he's listening. You're talking to nobody. You haven't even properly picked up the phone yet. My own path? Lynn's at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. I'm going to give the excuse that he's a police officer, so he knows the Justice Minister's number. Hello? Everything's fine here. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery.
The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye.
Well, I would say it's a familiar-looking place. It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Cecil? Again! The man standing right behind you, saying that he was going to properly listen to you, who is not aware of the ghost that you're talking to. You sound like you're crazy. Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go?
Oh, before I forget, I have a little something for you.
Always flashy.
A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby.
If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now.
Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents.
To be fair, there's not many things that that you could give him in this situation that would be very good. This is it, Cecil. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. Again! He's right there, and you're talking to a hung-up phone for all he knows.
Man, are you crazy or something?
gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, and no cause either. I bet that watch had a core. Without any cause, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I'd better go find Lynn. I'll follow the path Detective Jowd pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. No, we're not going to save. We never save. We're going to continue playing instead. We always continue playing. Chapter 10, 11:41 PM. It's getting pretty late. Now that my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. If you remember from something I did before, yeah, this is a very familiar place. This time, Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Guess what? We're going to completely ignore what's happening here. Oh, after this speech bubble, thought bubble. I'm glad Lynn isn't dead, but what in the world is she doing? Then again, do I really want to know? Yeah, we're completely ignoring this, as I said. So let's go back to the junkyard. New chapter, new things to do on the phones. I know this is 2 parts in a row that I've done this, but I like to take my chances when I can get them, because you never know when you might or might not get another one. Oh god, I've forgotten Ray's voice. Are you alright? Are you alright? You don't look very well. I ran into another dead body, and it didn't even faze me. It didn't shock you? Nope, not a bit. All of these deaths you come across, you should be able to learn something from each one. Yeah, I guess. Such as, let's see, the importance of life, for example. I don't think that's quite it somehow. Well, I guess I better be getting back there. Oh, I think I just gave him Jowd's voice. I haven't done the Ray voice in quite a while, so excuse me for that. Anything new here? Unlikely, since there was just something here. Yeah. Probably there's going to be something new at the places like the Troubled Man's office, actually. Like the Troubled Man's office and like the junkyard, that there was something where there was nothing new at before, and there's going to be nothing new at the places there was something before. But always worth a look. Yep, nothing new there. Oh, then again, the Super's office, there's never anything new. Not since he started just standing at that table and not moving whatsoever. Nope, nothing new there. I'll bet there aren't even any customers at the chicken kitchen. Not even Camilla. No, nothing there. Oh, you never know, Bailey might still be dancing. There we go. There's something that might be happening. This panic dance that has been passed down in our family for generations. There's just one problem with it. It's ridiculous. Hey, quit acting so bored and ask me, what's the problem, Bailey? Yeah, what's the problem, Bailey? The problem is, it's hard to know when to stop. Hey, quit acting so bored and pay attention! I guess it's hard for you to know when to stop talking, too. Off he goes. Yeah, I think everything's pretty much back to normal in the prison, with the exception of Jowd's escape. So you can probably stop now, Bailey. Just saying, just letting you know. Never anything in the basement, but always worth a check. Nope, nothing new in the basement. As I said, we just had something here, so it's unlikely we'll get anything new, but again, always worth a check. No, no new radio to his wife. I suspect they lump the two together because there's very few opportunities to get out on the phones, and as I said, sort of ditching Jowd like that is not the manliest thing to do. Not even any chef singing. There we go. Moonlit courtyard. There's not going to be anything there. That's where we just came from. So, Chorled Man's office, which is where Lynn is right now, actually. I did say it looked familiar. And, oh, there's something under the desk there that we should probably check out. But first I'm going to talk to Lynn. Eek! What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and how did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute. Did you say but? I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison, and about that other murder. About that other murder, though, I couldn't bring myself to tell her. There we go. Not and about the other murder. Apparently we didn't tell her about that. Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Jowd? I can't believe it. Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody is always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So who is that lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For murder? I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught. We, eh? Oh boy. Yeah, this is another one of those tough ones. Jowd's wasn't too bad, this one is. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now, while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to just see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then to 4 minutes before his death. Back we go next time. It looks like it's time to end the part. So next time on Let's Play Ghost Trick, we're going to save the Justice Minister's life. Well, first of all, of course, we're going to see how he died, and then we're going to save his life. Thanks for watching, everyone, and bye-bye.